Salesforce is providing you a very important tool, okay, which is Salesforce Inspector, that we can include as an extension in our Chrome browser, और एज वेल एज इन आवर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एज ब्राउजर एज वेल। तो अगर आपको डेटा, बल्क डेटा अपलोड करनी है सेल्सफोर्स के अंदर, अगर आपके पास एक्सेल फॉर्मेट में मिलियंस ऑफ डेटा है या बल्क डेटा है, बहुत सारे डेटा है, उनको अगर सेल्सफोर्स के अंदर, सेल्सफोर्स के डेटाबेस में रिकॉर्ड आपको क्रिएट करनी है, या फिर बल्क डेटा अपडेट करनी है, या फिर बल्क डेटा डिलीट करनी है, उसके लिए ये टूल बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। या फिर आपको डेटा एक्सपोर्ट करनी है, तो डेटा एक्सपोर्ट करने के लिए आपके पास एक ऑप्शन है कि रिपोर्ट क्रिएट करो। रिपोर्ट क्रिएट करने के बाद उस रिपोर्ट को आप एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हो। और अगर रिपोर्ट क्रिएट करने के लिए आपको मल्टीपल स्टेप्स परफॉर्म करने पड़ेंगे, रिपोर्ट टाइप का यूज करना पड़ेगा, रिपोर्ट क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा, फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, कॉलम्स इंक्लूड करने पड़ेंगे, देन सेव करना पड़ेगा, देन उसको एक्सपोर्ट करोगे, देन आपको वो एक्सेल फॉर्मेट में या सीएसवी फॉर्मेट में वो आपको रिसीव होगी। लेकिन आसान, बहुत ही ईजी तरीके से अगर आपको डेटा एक्सपोर्ट करनी है, तो आप इस एक्सटेंशन का, इस टूल का, इस सेल्सफोर्स टूल का यूज कर सकते हो। चलते हैं हम सेल्सफोर्स स्क्रीन के ऊपर और प्रैक्टिकली देखते हैं इसका इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है और इसका रियल टाइम यूज क्या है। सेल्सफोर्स इंस्पेक्टर एज अ टूल आपके रियल टाइम प्रोजेक्ट में बहुत ज्यादा यूज होती है। जब आप रियल टाइम प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर वर्क करोगे, जब आपको क्वेरी लिखनी होगी, जब डेटा इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट करना होगा, तो आप डेटा इंपोर्ट विजार्ड का यूज ना करके इसका ही यूज करोगे। आई एम श्योर कि आप इसका ही यूज करोगे, क्योंकि ये बहुत ही ज्यादा यूजर फ्रेंडली होता है, बहुत ही ज्यादा ईजी होता है यूज करना। तो क्विकली देखते हैं सेल्सफोर्स स्क्रीन पर चल के कि इसका यूज क्या है। सबसे पहले आपको सेल्सफोर्स में लॉगिन कर लेना है, लेकिन उस एक्सटेंशन को इंक्लूड करने के लिए ये मैंडेटरी नहीं है कि पहले आप सेल्सफोर्स में लॉगिन करो। आप सिंपल ब्राउजर ओपन करके सेल्सफोर्स इंस्पेक्टर, ओके, सेल्सफोर्स इंस्पेक्टर एक्सटेंशन सर्च कर लो। then just click on the first link, whatever the first link you are able to see here, Salesforce Inspector Reloaded. Click on it, then you will get an option to add to Chrome. Okay, add to Chrome. Just click on this button, add to Chrome. The extension will be added here in the Chrome browser. और माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एज है आपके पास, अगर एज यूज करते हो तो वहां पर भी सेम आपको सर्च करने हैं सेल्सफोर्स इंस्पेक्टर रीलोडेड, या सेल्सफोर्स इंस्पेक्टर भी सर्च करोगे तो भी ऑप्शन आ जाता है। सेम तरीके से आपको ऐड टू एज या फिर जो भी ऐड का ऑप्शन आता है, इस बटन के ऊपर क्लिक करके आप एक्सटेंशन इंक्लूड कर सकते हो आपके वेब ब्राउजर के अंदर। जैसे आप एक्सटेंशन ऐड करते हो, देन आपको सेल्सफोर्स में लॉगिन कर लेना है, या फिर ऑलरेडी लॉग्ड इन हो, आपको जस्ट रिफ्रेश द पेज, यू जस्ट नीड टू रिफ्रेश द पेज, देन यू विल बी एबल टू सी द एक्सटेंशन ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड। सी राइट हैंड साइड पे वी आर एबल टू सी द एक्सटेंशन, सो जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस एक्सटेंशन, और यहाँ पर देखो आपको क्या क्या ऑप्शंस मिल जाते हैं। डेटा एक्सपोर्ट करनी है, ओके, इफ यू हैव टू राइट द एसक्यूएल क्वेरी टू गेट द रिपोर्ट, और जो रिपोर्ट, जो एसक्यूएल क्वेरी से जो आप रो और कॉलम्स जो आप फिल्टर आउट करोगे, उसको आप सिंपल एक्सेल फॉर्मेट में या सीएसवी फॉर्मेट में एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हो बहुत ही इजी तरीके से। या फिर अगर ऑलरेडी आपके पास एक्सेल का डेटा है, बहुत सारा डेटा है एक्सेल के फॉर्मेट में, या आपके मैनेजर ने या किसी ने भी बिजनेस ने, ओके, दे हैव प्रोवाइडेड यू टू परफॉर्म द बल्क अपडेट, you have received 5000 of account records and they wanted to change the phone number of all the 5000 of account records, so one by one you are not going to update, okay, and if the data is more than 50,000 then also. So this is the simplest way to perform bulk update or to get the data, okay, to export the data in Excel format or CSV format. So just click on it, or else there is one other option you can do, one other advantage you will be getting, you will be having. So see, this is the account record, this is the account record we have opened here. And so on this account record, this is the page layout, right? On this page layout we are able to see this much of fields, and not only this much of fields we have available in the account object, there are multiple fields are there which are not added on the layout, जो कि बहुत सारे ऐसे भी फील्ड्स हैं अकाउंट ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर जो इस लेआउट के ऊपर, इस यूजर इंटरफेस के ऊपर इंक्लूडेड नहीं है। तो हो सकता है कि उनमें कुछ फॉर्मूला फील्ड्स हो सकते हैं जिनमें ऑटोमेटिक वैल्यू अपडेट हो रही है, या फिर फ्लो के थ्रू हमने किसी फील्ड में वैल्यू अपडेट किया है, या फिर ट्रिगर के थ्रू किसी फील्ड में हमने वैल्यू अपडेट किया है। तो उस वैल्यू और वो फील्ड अगर यूजर इंटरफेस के ऊपर आपने नहीं रखा, इस यूआई के ऊपर ऐड इंक्लूड नहीं किया, पेज लेआउट के ऊपर ऐड नहीं किया है, एंड स्टिल यू वांटेड टू सी द वैल्यू कि उस फील्ड के अंदर वैल्यू क्या है, तो आपके पास ऑप्शन क्या है, या तो आप क्वेरी लिखो, या फिर रिपोर्ट क्रिएट करो। रिपोर्ट में वो कॉलम सेलेक्ट करोगे, देन आपको उसके अंदर की वैल्यू विजिबल होगी। सिंपल You have added this Chrome extension Salesforce Inspector, click on it and just click on this show all data. आपको रिकॉर्ड ओपन कर लेना है. रिकॉर्ड ओपन करने के बाद शो ऑल डेटा को जैसे ही क्लिक करोगे तो आप यू आर ऑन द अकाउंट रिकॉर्ड, राइट. तो जैसे ही आप क्लिक करोगे तो आपको इस रिकॉर्ड की पूरी डिटेल की इतने सारे अकाउंट के ऑब्जेक्ट्स हमारे पास अवेलेबल है. अब इतने सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स नहीं, फील्ड्स अवेलेबल है. ये सारे फील्ड्स तो उस पेज लेआउट के ऊपर है नहीं, तो आप यहाँ से देख सकते हो कि किस फील्ड के अंदर में किस टाइप की वैल्यू अवेलेबल है. ओके, लेट्स सपोज कि दी क्लीन स्टेटस फील्ड हमारे पेज लेआउट के ऊपर नहीं है, बट क्लीन स्टेटस स्टिल हैविंग अ वैल्यू पेंडिंग. तो ये बैकएंड में रहता है. बहुत सारे फील्ड्स ऐसे होते हैं जिसके अंदर वैल्यू हम पॉपुलेट वैल्यू एंटर करते हैं, बट वो फील्ड बैकएंड में रहती है. उसको हम यूजर इंटरफेस के ऊपर, उसको पेज लेआउट के ऊपर शो नहीं करते. ये बिजनेस की रिक्वायरमेंट भी हो सकती है या फिर आपके मैनेजर की तरफ से भी हो सकता है कि फील्ड में वैल्यू आपको गेट करनी है. यू कैन गेट वैल्यू फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, और you can write a formula, or you can get the value from the automation, and but those fields should not be available, should not be visible on the page layout. तो आप क्या करोगे, बैकएंड में रखोगे, but later if you want to know the values of those fields, तो कैसे आप कर सकते हो, या तो रिपोर्ट क्रिएट करोगे या फिर क्वेरी लिखोगे, या फिर सिंपल सेल्सफोर्स इंस्पेक्टर को ऐड करो एंड शो ऑल डेटा के ऊपर क्लिक करके आप देख सकते हो कि क्या डेटा स्टोर्ड है उसके अंदर, राइट. लेट्स कम बैक and on a new tab as well. Okay, now I have to, what we have to do, we have to export the data or we have to import the data. Export का मतलब कि हम report का use ना करेंगे, report का use ना करके हमें data Salesforce Excel format में export करनी है. ओके, एज अ बैकअप, या फिर वो मुझे किसी और को प्रोवाइड करनी है, उसमें कुछ चेंजेस करके किसी और को प्रोवाइड करनी है, या फिर उसमें चेंजेस करने के बाद फिर वापस से सारे रिकॉर्ड्स को अपडेट करने हैं. तो सिंपल यहाँ पर आप क्लिक करोगे, क्लिक करने के बाद जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस data export. Data export will be used to write the query and get the data, and you can export those data, whatever the data you are getting, you are filtering with the help of SQL query. Those data you can export in Excel format or in CSV format, or data import option you can use to perform bulk update. Okay, bulk data update या फिर bulk insert, bulk delete, those things you can perform. But to perform this bulk import, which means to use this data import to perform bulk operation, you need data first, right? You need to have the Excel, you need to have the CSV, okay, which will contain the data. Okay, those data you will be going to you will be going to import, you will be going to update, you will be going to perform the operation into Salesforce org. So first we will try to get the data, we will try to export the data. So just click on this data export, then you will get you will get a screen, simple screen, where you will be writing the SQL query. So I'll write the select ID from account, and see how simple it is. It will suggest you the objects related to this written name. If you write con, so you will get the reference objects. Okay, con t. Okay, so you will get the contact option, right? So just write the account. Okay, just select the account object and run the query, run export. You will get the IDs, whatever the account records you have available in your org, you will get all the account records. But I wanted to filter those account records whose uh, whose type is something, like whose type will be something value. So now click. Now we can select phone. Whatever fields you want to filter out, you can select phone, you can select comma created date, you can select comma created by let's. So I wanted to update the phone number. First I will get the account details, then I have new phone numbers for all the account records. So those phone numbers I'll give to update for all the existing account records. So select ID phone from account, run the query. So some account records is not having the phone number, and some account records is having this type of phone numbers, right? So you can simply click on this copy Excel. I have clicked on this copy Excel and open an Excel file. on a blank Excel and paste it. Just you have already copied, so just paste it in here in the first row. Okay, everything has been pasted. Now click here and double click on this line, so it will, the column will be adjusted. Now delete the unnecessary thing, and this created date I don't need here in this Excel. So I have the account IDs. How many records we have? 180. So the first one will be considered as the header. So 180 total account records we have, and we have this phone number. So I have new phone number for all these account records. Okay, this phone number. I wanted to update the same phone number for all the account records. So what you have to do? Just select the first where you have entered the value. Now come to here in the corner and double click. Now again double click. Check if it is updated with, now again double click. Here again double click. Double click. So just verify. Okay, once you are doing this, if any row is blank, it will not update, it will not go till there. Now every field is updated now. Okay, so now I will provide, or business or manager will give you this Excel and ask you to change the phone number of these account records. So how you are going to change? Are you going to open each and every one by one account records and updating, putting the phone fields? No, we can perform the bulk operation. We can select one column, then control shift right arrow, it will select everything. Then control C, just copy, come here and open one new tab, duplicate it. Now again click on this Salesforce Inspector, and now you have to click on data import. We already have data. Okay, now we have to click on the data import, and here, once you click on the data import, here you will get the option this. Okay, leave it API type, it is by default, keep it by default. Now action, what action you can perform? You can insert, which means you can create the new record, or you can update the existing record, or you can perform the upsert, which means update and insert. Update or insert, which means if the data already exists, it will update. If data does not exist, it will create, it will insert. Now if you have to delete, you can perform the delete action. If you have to undelete, okay, if data is deleted, you have the record IDs, you wanted to recover, you wanted to restore, so you can do this undelete. What we have to do, we have to perform update. So whenever somebody is providing you the data, and in that data if there is ID is there, record ID is there, which means you have to perform the update operation. If record ID is not there, then whether you can perform update, or you can you may be asked to create the new records. So if record ID is not there, so you will have to create the record. If record ID is there, which means you have to update the record. So here you have copied, I have copied the Excel data, so here we have to paste it. So this file, whether this file is Excel file or CSV file, doesn't matter, just you have to copy and paste it here. Okay, it will map. Okay, this is the header, this is the header, and this is the header. Okay, this is the header, and this is the uh, field. Okay, we here you will have to select the field. So already the header name is ID, and we have the ID field in the account object, and the header is phone, and we already have the, this is the header. Okay, and we already have the phone field in account object, so it is auto mapped, it is auto mapped. Okay, we don't need to map it again. So how many value, how many records we have? 180 records is in queued. So here you have option to make the batch size. So if you want, you can make the batch size at as 1. So one by one the records will get updated. Now click on this run update and click on this update. See, one by one record will get updated. Update. So these two record didn't get updated, this failed. The update. updating the record. So here you can see 69 failed and 111 is succeeded. This much of records and this much of records is not updated, cannot execute fully. We cannot save this record because update contact business phone by account. Okay, there is a trigger code has been written for particular type of condition will be there in the trigger. So the reason it is not updating those records, leave it. But you see these records, if there is no any automation, if there is no any trigger, any flow has been written on that, okay, so it will update. But if there is some automation has been written, so that will cause the issue. So you can now again you can execute the query to see the data has been updated or not. See, the data has been data got updated, right? The data got updated. Now I have to write the query to get some data where account from where type is equals to other. Okay, now how many data we have whose type is other? I'll print the other as well, type as well. Okay, this much of data we have, this much of account data we have whose type is other, right? Now I have to change this other to customer direct. I have to change the type from other to customer direct. So what I'll do, I'll simply copy this, paste in the Excel, change the type from other to customer direct, and then perform with the help of ID and type, perform the data update. You can update the data, or else if I click on this copy and click on this, now try to create a new record. Okay, let's control Z, there is name field on the account, which is mandatory field. We need to have the name field as well. Name is the required field. So whenever you are performing the update, which means no update, whenever you are performing the create insert operation, at that time you need to keep one thing in mind, that you must give the value to the required fields. Whatever the fields are required, mandatory, okay, with a star mark, you have to give the value for those fields. So to create the new account record, account name is the required field, else every field is not required. So you can leave all those fields are as blank, but you have to give some value to the name field. So now let's copy it and paste it here. So as to create a new record, we don't need this record ID, because if record ID we are getting, which means record is already there. If record is already there, there is no need to create new with the same record ID. So we don't need record ID, we can create the record with the help of this. We can create, okay, just change something, new account record. Okay, I have changed the value, new account record, and this I'll keep for every records. Now you have to, and I'll change some header name, account name. Okay, the field, whatever the field we have in account object, that is name field, not the account name. The API name and the label is account name, the API name is the name. Okay, so you have to map it with the name field, but as of now I have taken this header as account name, and this type also I'll change to account type. The field is type only, account type. And now click here, control shift down arrow to select the whole record, control shift right arrow to select the whole record. This created date we don't need to take, because created date now we are creating, so it will show today's system generated, it will automatically show today's date, so we don't need this created date. Control shift down arrow, control shift right arrow, then control C, copied, come here, go to your data import. Now what we have to do we have to update action. What we have to do, I'll change this to insert. Object will be account object, paste it here. See this account name, see this is account name, this is not mapping. Okay, first your header, your Excel header is account name, so it is showing here the account name, but we do not have account name field in the account object. So what field we have? Name field we have. So select it, then font as it is, font it is there, then type, account type is type field, so select the type field. Now click on create, insert, inserted, succeeded. So 6 new records we have created. So created date. Now let's filter it out. Let's check if these records has been created or not. Select ID, font type, created date from account where created date is equals to today. See, 27th of September we have created, and the account name is this. So these are the newly created records. So with the help of Salesforce Inspector, we can create bulk our bulk records we can create. Okay, whether related to account record, okay, any object record you can create. There is no any compulsion, there is no any required things. Okay, there is no any restriction. You can create any number of records, you can create any object, you can create record, you can import record to any object, case, opportunity, campaign, custom objects, any objects. Okay, you can import, and you can update also, you can perform update also, and delete also you can perform. For delete you just need the record ID. We don't, to delete the record you just need the record ID. Copy the record ID, paste into the Excel, again go to import and select delete instead of insert. Just select the delete, copy the ID, paste the IDs, then perform run delete. Okay, the whole record will get deleted. So if somebody is asking, let's suppose select ID from case where status is equals to closed. So close status I wanted to get deleted. Do we have closed case? Yes. Now check the status as well. So this much of case records we have. Okay, 6 case records we have which are closed. So I wanted these records to get deleted. Now copy, open a new sheet and paste it here, expand it a bit, delete this first column we don't need, delete this column also we don't need, we need only ID. Okay, based on ID we can delete, we can perform delete. Select, control shift down arrow, now control C, copy, and come here on the data import. Deleted we have selected delete, and on which object we are going to delete? Case. So change the object from account to case. Paste the data whatever you have copied. Okay, 6 we are in queued. Now run delete. Succeeded. Now we have opened this query. Now run the query. Let's see if we are getting the data. Zero data, no data. Okay, which means all the data got deleted. So these are the things you can perform with the help of Salesforce Inspector. Salesforce Inspector is already available, which is already provided by the Salesforce. Okay, which we can include to the browsers. Any browsers you are using, you can include in that. Just search in the URL and add as an extension, and then you can start using. So this extension is mostly will be used in the project. If you are working in the project, at that time you might get requirement to perform the bulk operation. So for that you can directly use. Let's see, using data import wizard भी आप use कर सकते हो, but there is multiple steps you have to follow to perform the data import wizard, और वो थोड़ा सा look and feel भी उसका steps भी थोड़ा complicated होता है. कि सेटअप में जाने, क्विक फाइंड में डेटा इंपोर्ट विजार्ड सर्च करोगे, देन आप क्लिक करोगे डेटा इंपोर्ट विजार्ड के ऊपर, फिर लॉन्च बटन के ऊपर क्लिक करोगे, देन ऑब्जेक्ट सेलेक्ट करना, ओके, देन ब्राउज बटन के ऊपर क्लिक करके CSV एक्सेल फाइल को जो हमारे पास ऑलरेडी कंप्यूटर में है उसको वहां पे अपलोड करना, देन मैपिंग करनी फील्ड की, तो मल्टीपल स्टेप्स होंगे। तो ये एक थोड़ा बहुत ईजी पड़ जाता है। एक बार आप फैमिलियर इसके हो जाओगे, देन यू विल स्टॉप यूजिंग डेटा इंपोर्ट विजार्ड और डेटा लोडर। दिस इज वेरी इजी। ओके, सो इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही। वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो प्लीज वीडियो को लाइक करना, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना नहीं भूलना, एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो।